Welcome everybody, Fanblade here once again, your favorite guy. Not really. Anyway, new update from Atom Universe, as you can see on the screen. It is 0.3.10.4112, which is the Kingpin test branch version that I played on the previous update of Atom Universe, but it has been released to PS4, so now crossplay is re-enabled. So we have PS4 and PC playing once again. Patch notes for this version, which I have pulled up on another screen, are as follows. Alright, customization of avatar clothes, additional functionality to customize clothing color, additional functionality to customize accessory color, new clothing and accessories added for even more customization, 2 new bowling modes, Challenge Bowling and Challenge Bowling Pro, which I'm assuming you should be able to challenge other individuals to play, which I haven't tested out yet. I looked earlier just to see if the option was there, and it is there, so you may have to try that out on one of our community meetup days or something like that. You can get it going. Add tutorial prompts to initial bowling playthrough, improved ball physics, a new standalone UI for subscription to make navigation simpler, which it is. It's better. Added details of subscription perks, back-end service improvements and bug fixes to server scalability. Players can now see all private spaces created by their in-game friends. General minor formatting improvements. Networking-related bug fixes. Fixed an issue that prevented all networked players from being able to see other players' premium content if the local player did not have this content unlocked. Fixed the new chat notifications that previously did not work. Collision improvements, and users will no longer get stuck after sitting down. I played this. This is actually my second recording. I had my background music too high and it muffled out my voice. So, I did notice that when people send you friend requests, it actually pops up and flashes on the screen now. So you can see up above your chat box in the left-hand corner, it'll say, hey, new friend request. Versus, you also have the notification panel that will show a red number or whatever that you have a new notification. It will also pop up above that in a little small box that says that you have a new friend request. Alright, as you can see, first and foremost, we have this right here, subscribe for exclusive rewards. Alright, so we'll go into here. Just to preface what's going on here. Nothing has changed in the settings. Nothing has changed in the social setting. Now, when you go into user settings, you do have to subscribe. Versus previously, you had to go into the customization area and click over to find it and do a whole bunch of clicking and searching. Now it's pretty straightforward. You find it, you click it, you click subscribe, which I already am, and then it gives you a rundown of the things that you are able, or what the subscription entails. Your premium perks, as it says here, gives you different clothes, different bowling balls, cash money, I guess, private spaces, emojis, dances, all that good stuff. Which that does work. If you forget to subscribe like I have in the past, you don't have a lot of stuff. Into the game area, I don't think anything has changed in the private spaces. Gaming previews, which I'm not going to preview any of the games. I will show a tidbit of the bowling here in a little bit. First and foremost, we will go to the hub, which is 5 online. I don't think that's actually accurate, the number of players in there. I was in there earlier and there was at least 12 people and it still said there were only 5. But, yeah, people come and go. Alright. Let me get my goodies here. Alright, now we are back in the hub. And you can already see I have a notification down there. It says 4 and it's flashing, which is new. It usually just said red. Fanblade wants to be your friend. I really don't like that guy, so yeah, I'm just going to ignore him. Little delay. I see it's flashing there. All right, they cleared up. All right. So we'll do a quick run through. We have quite a few people here. See, so there were 5, with me included is 5, 6. There are a few other players. Well, let me collect that. I have noticed that previously you could only collect your items once a day. This is my 2nd or 3rd time. Who's kidding? This is my 4th time actually in the hub, and every time I come back to the hub, all the items respawn and you can collect them again. I'm not going to run around and collect all of these. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and collect the lost and found again. That's 15 free atoms. I mean, it's not like I have any atoms at all. 9,455. I could always use 15 extra atoms. Right? Right. Because that's almost wiped out in one game bowling. Especially if you do like I've done and start a game and then leave. Try to show off some gameplay. Alright. I used to be fairly good at the bowling. Past tense. I am no longer. Let's see here. I'll grab that. I didn't see how many that was. There's one. How many I got left? 2 more. There's one, and there's a backpack. Got a backpack. Let's get some atoms. 15 atoms. Yay. Alright, so 15 atoms. Alright. Or don't say hi. Well, dang. That's fine. Alright. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this. Like I said, there's nothing really any difference. All right, let's do a shameless YouTube plug here. Should pay attention to what I'm doing. Alright, so now we will run to the plaza, show you a little bit of the bowling. Alright, let's see who we've got in here. Oh, we've got quite a few people still in here as well. 4. I wouldn't say quite a few, but hey, just 4 peeps. We're going to go to bowling. And this is where the updates have start a challenge bowling, start challenge bowling pro, which you can select those. However, I'm sure I'm the only one playing, so we'll just load a regular game here. Let's see, let's have it. Of course, being, I guess you have to buy, you have to purchase that one. What's that, a teddy bear inside of a ball? I think so. What's that, a pumpkin? Yeah. I don't know what that is. Is it a rose? It's a rose. I will go with the skull. Because why not, right? Alright, we will confirm the ball, and we will fail at some bowling here. Tried earlier, it's not as good as it used to be, I guess. Because I cannot get the ball to go any faster than that. No matter what area I slap on it, that's the only speed that I can get. So we'll try, instead of in the green, we'll hit some yellow. How about that? See if that helps. Faster? Yeah, that's actually faster. So maybe I have to hit it in the yellow and not the green. They sucked it up last time, so one more roll here. See if we can get it going. Oh yeah, that's a little faster. It's not great, and it should have given me a strike, but oh well. Ooh, I went over the mark, and I think I missed them. And I did miss. That sucks. Anyway, that's the gist of bowling, even though I should be able to bowl a lot faster. Anyway, yeah, we're getting out of here. Out. Out. Now we're all right. So this is not what I'm looking for. Get my salute. Until next time. Fanblade out. Deuces.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's